Quick picks on a Friday. The boys, some aggressive shirts today.
Looking good.
Is this aggressive? I guess it is kind of aggressive.
That's a super aggressive shirt. It's colorful.
Yeah. Roback.
What?
20% off code YAK.
They don't sponsor this show.
That's cool.
I mean, it leads into the show. We're both on the show. They get it.
Roback.
Back again.
Roosevelt's. They sponsor mostly sports.
Oh, they do the
Fun Shirt Friday.
Big League Chew.
Yep.
And they did all that. Okay.
All right. College game tonight. You have college games all weekend. I'm gonna say my pick for tonight and then say a couple I like this weekend. Can I do that?
Hit it.
So my play for the parlay tonight is, and I actually can't bet it in Illinois. So but I like the pick, and if I were anywhere else, I would love to have it. Yes.
You always say you hate when Stephen Chase says that.
That's fair.
Just bringing that up.
We get you like the pick. You make one pick a show. Just give us the pick.
Just wanted to call that out.
Don't think it's the same scenario. Illinois, Nebraska tonight. Luke Altmaier and Raiola for Nebraska. Raiola's had it a little bit too good. He's done well, but I think this will be the toughest test to date. They play Colorado at home, but that team is not as good as this Illinois team. This is the biggest game of Nebraska's season so far. It's bigger than the Colorado game because, again, Colorado stinks. I think Nebraska wins. I don't know if they cover the number, but I like the under more. I like under 42.5. I like a 21-17 kind of slugfest right here. So I like under 42.5 for Nebraska and Illinois.
Can you, elephant in the room, I feel like you got to address the pick last night. Malasai called it potentially the worst pick given out on Barstool Sports.
I think it's incredibly stupid that you guys keep saying that. Like, yeah, it was a bad pick. I lost. It was 48-14. I picked a -7. Yeah, they got their fucking ass kicked. You lose, you move on to the next one. What are we doing?
It's definitely the worst one ever on this show.
You pick Virginia and Virginia Tech every fucking time you open your mouth. I'm not going to hear it from you.
Actually, the most critical person of it, one Liam Blutman, said he audibly laughed when he heard it.
That's fine. It was a bad pick. I lost the pick. What are you going to do? We're going to stop the show every time?
They all count the same, right?
We're going to stop the show every time somebody loses a pick?
No. But I felt like, let's address what needs to be addressed.
It was a bad pick. This weekend, I like Oklahoma +7. Tennessee's had it too good. I like Southern Miss +6 at Jacksonville State. I'm not going to bet it because I can't, but I kind of like Michigan +5.5 against USC. And what do you got?
My play for the parlay, which I won't be able to, again, put it in the Barstool Bets group, but bet it at home. Stephon Diggs, anytime touchdown, is a little bit chalky as far as he's going back to Minnesota. First time he's going back to Minnesota since being traded to Buffalo. Obviously, he's down with Houston. He leads the league in catches inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I'm going Stephon Diggs. Two of those, three catches through 2 weeks inside the 20. Two of them have gone for touchdowns. I think they're going to target him in Minnesota. This game is one of the slate is very weird. We just did the Yak parlay, 3 games with 38-point totals or below.
Yeah.
This game is, I believe, is at 45.5 or 46. So I do expect some points in Minnesota, Houston. CJ Stroud, obviously a very good quarterback. Stephon Diggs, anytime touchdown. And I'll release my parlay shortly.
You got anything else?
I'll just get my parlay now. What? Why the fuck not?
It's Friday. Fuck it.
4-leg parlay, big brain parlay, a couple alt lines. Dak Prescott, 250-plus passing yards. Interesting stat. Dak Prescott, I believe in 12 straight home games, has hit 250 passing yards or more. The line was 252.5 because of CeeDee Lamb's injury. They said it's no big deal today in press conferences. So that line has moved to 265.5. Lower it, 250-plus. I also like Kyler Murray. I don't know if we went with 200 or just above, but Kyler Murray passing yards against Detroit. This game's going to fly. Detroit is giving up I believe the most passing yards in the NFL, or top 5 at least. Kyler Murray 200-plus passing yards. Brock Bowers, over 30.5 receiving yards. This guy has 15 catches through 2 games. He's playing the Panthers. I expect the Panthers to be improved under Andy Dalton, so I don't expect it to just be a run fest towards the end of the game. And then Alvin Kamara, over 55.5 rushing yards against the Eagles. He's done this in, I believe it's 13 of his last 15 games where he's had 11 plus carries. His line's 14.5. That is plus 347.
That I'm not gonna lie, I liked hating on you. I liked every leg of that parlay.
Thank you. I mean, they're all favorable alt lines.
I understand, but
Yep.
I still liked them. Is that all right?
I love it.
Shit. Does Megan have a play?
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'm actually going to – it's dropped a little bit. So she is going with a guy I've never heard of, but he plays tonight. And
Okay.
that is wide receiver LaQuint Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
23 plus receiving yards. She's sent in a lot of
23 plus.
info. She said sorries all around for Wilson, but Brandon's pick basically lost in the first quarter last night, so I don't feel too bad.
Rude.
What are we doing?
Tonight, I'm going with LaQuint Allen. She sent in 24. It's not 23. So 23 plus receiving yards. Kyle McCord has made the Syracuse offense kind of good as they've put up over 30 points per game, but their defense is still pretty leaky, giving up 25 plus a game. So while I expect Syracuse to win, I don't expect a blowout, which means we should see a lot of LaQuint Allen. He's been very good this year on the ground, averaging 6 yards a carry, but in his first – so he's running back. 6 yards a carry in his first 2 starts, but he's been a huge plus in the passing game so far this year. He's had 9 catches for 71 yards on a TD, and I think he utilizes the same tonight. All it takes is one dump off where Allen goes for 30, and we hit. Miss y'all. Love y'all.
All right. What's our parlay pay at?
So our parlay – and I just threw in an under – with the same odds, so that
Sure.
But it's plus 792 tonight. I guess for the weekend, but yeah.
All right. Very, very good. And what's the chat pick?
The chat is going with SMU. They're at hosting TCU. They're plus 105 on the money line.
Boy, oh boy.
Thoughts on that?
SMU's been really bad this year, man. I know it's a rivalry game, and I know TCU hasn't been that good either, but SMU has been shockingly bad. They barely survived against Nevada. They got who did they lose to on a Friday night a couple of weeks ago? Was it BYU? Which BYU's not terrible, but I don't know. I don't know
Are they still
about
with
that
Preston Stone?
Huh?
Is he still the quarterback, Preston Stone?
Well, it's Preston Stone. And, well, they never really committed to Preston Stone. They had him and the other guy, and I think the other guy might be. I don't know. But whatever. It's probably fine, but it's scary. SMU's a scary team.
Brando, I got some free time this weekend. You are a movie guy, obviously, from the Recrotchables fame. Do Not Stalk and Ball. What is a good movie recommendation you have for me this weekend? Because I'm actually ahead on my football work, which is rare for a Friday.
Okay. Well, what kind of movie is?
Do you like scary movies or no?
I do not like scary movies. I
Okay.
don't watch horror movies.
Okay. Maybe a good drama, critically acclaimed. I haven't seen a lot of older movies.
Are you
I've
a
seen
war movie guy?
I've seen most of the war movies.
Okay. So, well, I guess I'll just dip into my top 5 movies. Have you ever seen Tombstone?
I've never even heard of Tombstone.
It's a Western.
Okay.
Tombstone is a fine movie.
Okay. Who's in that?
Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer.
Is this
Nice.
streamable?
Probably.
Let's see.
Okay.
Have you seen The Truman Show?
One of my top 2 favorite movies.
Okay. All right.
Tombstone Disney Plus.
Just trying to hone in.
Disney Plus, a Western.
Yeah. Well, it was a big budget production.
Okay.
All right. It kind of caught me with my feet on the ground here.
I didn't like Best in Show.
You didn't like it?
Did not.
Why not?
Didn't find it's kind of like, is it fair to say it's like kind of British humor? But it's like quick whip stuff.
I gotta stop you right there.
Cook.
I actually actively didn't like, and I know it's your favorite movies, and that's fine.
You didn't like Best in Show, but you thought Unfrosted was funny.
Correct. Emmy nominated.
Oh boy, you didn't like Best in Show.
It was hyped up a bit to me before, and I was greatly disappointed. And this was before I even met you. This is
Okay.
7 years ago or so.
All right, so you want a drama that is all right. A drama.
You seen Prisoners?
What is something?
I've not even heard of that.
Good movie.
With
Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal. Good.
I like Jill.
Good
I like Gyllenhaal.
movie. Recommend. That's a drama.
Can I just text you?
Hulu.
I gotta
You
think.
may. You may.
I gotta think. I'm on the spot right now.
Prisoners.
I would recommend Tombstone though, but
Is it a? I feel like westerns are always long. Is that the case? Where it's like
it's
a
probably 2 hours and 10 minutes.
okay, that's
It's
not
not
crazy.
super long.
Okay, that's not crazy.
Anyway, let me think and I'll come up with a better one.
Okay,
All right. Anything else?
and then we got to talk about this guy for next week.
Oh yeah.
What?
All fair.
What did he do?
Jake Malisak dating show next week.
Oh yeah, we'll do
With
that.
still no information on that at all.
You will.
I don't
Well,
have
I think you're intentionally meant to be left
Correct.
in the dark on that. But
I'm
you have
very
to. You
in
have
the
to be
dark.
ready next week.
We'll get you.
I'm in the dark on that.
All right, let's end the show.
That's it.
Cool.
Let's win our bets.
Have a good
See
weekend,
you guys.
guys.